Welcome back, memory keeping masters. How are you all? Hope all's well. So this is what, installment 3, I think. I could be wrong. I'll have to wait till I upload them to see where we're at. Of my 2019 flip through Project Life. So if you haven't seen the others, please go back to my playlists and find them, or videos and find them, and we'll head back in. So what I've done, so we're picking up at week 33, and sorry, I forgot to say, Lisa, yeah, hi, welcome. If you haven't been here before, please go and check my other videos out. So week 33, this is where my husband and I went on a cruise. We flew to Hong Kong and cruised to Japan. This is there a date? Yes, there is. It's August 12th to 18th for week 33 last year. The day we flew into Hong Kong was the day the riots were happening, and our flight was diverted back to Manila and then re-diverted back when the airport was reopened. So I was a bit sneaky and took photo as we're coming out of the arrivals lounge. So it shows after the tear gas and police had dispersed people. And then I've just, you know, thrown in a news article that was online regarding that. This is where we stayed before pre-cruise. So what I've done the same with this album, with this week, as I did with the Queensland holiday previously, where I've just used like an embellishment and said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and just covered like what we did each day. So Monday's the day we arrived. It took a long time to get out of the airport because of the protesters blocking the entrance and exits, and so we didn't really get much done on the Monday. But Tuesday we hit the city, so we actually excuse me, sorry, we jumped on a hop on hop off bus. And so here I've, you know, included what ticket we've got, the pamphlet, all that type of stuff. I've just used a I don't know if that's working for you, whether you can see that. That's just one of those postcards that shows a couple of images. So this just shows our Hong Kong dollars, the tram ticket to go up the Peak Tram, the view from there. So this is all kind of Peak Tram things, and just so I've just used some of like a travel collection for embellishments on that page. Over here, so this is the map. So we did all 3 lines. Our favourite was the green line because it went out, showed the beaches and stuff. Love that. But I've done like morning, afternoon, evening here, because we actually, I think the morning line we did like the red, the afternoon we did the green, and then the evening we did the blue, so that it dropped us off at the what was it called, the night market for the evening, and then we caught a taxi home. So that's all there. This just shows us the next day, walking the streets, which everyone had warned us not to do because of being in Hong Kong during all the unrest. But, you know, we felt safe while we were there, so we weren't terribly stressed. We just went down to a little bakery we'd found the day before and grabbed some breakfast on the go. I think I overdid that. I'm not happy with that card, but look, it's done. This just shows a view from our room of Victoria Harbour. We paid for a service to pick us up and take us to the cruise terminal as opposed to paying for it. This was the name of our cruise. So we cruised with Royal Caribbean. We're on Voyager of the Seas. So we've been on them before. This is our second cruise with Voyager of the Seas, leaving 14th of August. And so every day on a cruise, they give you this cruise compass that shows you, you know, what activities are available and all that type of stuff. So I've just added that in for every day, just to, you know, if I want to pull it out and have a look at it, all the information's there. This is the day that we boarded the ship, and we prepaid like a full drink package because it's just hubby and I, and we thought, look, let's just splurge, prepay it, then there's no bill shock at the end. So as we were literally walking onto the ship and on the deck, they were already handing my husband a beer. So then we went straight to a bar so I could grab myself a bourbon because I'm not a beer drinker. And, you know, it just shows us, you know, going to shows, drinking cocktails, that type of thing. And then this was our balcony room. So this is a picture, I don't know, can you see that? This is Victoria Harbour from our balcony off the back of the ship. This was our balcony. So we had stateroom 9392, which was deck 9 aft. So aft, I'm not sure how you say it. So this shows us on the balcony. It was a hubby, so I've just got a wood veneer welcome aboard on it. It was stifling hot. I can't tell you how hot it was on the ship. On the back of the ship, it was like, you know, August in Hong Kong, stinking hot. So what I've done here is I've just cut down a page protector, put some washing on the side to seal it. I printed an A3, oh, it wasn't even a page protector actually. It's just a loose leaf divider. I printed an A3 copy of the deck that we're on, and then I've just folded it over just to show which one was our room. Folded it over just so that it fits in there nice and neatly. So this is forward, this is aft, this was our room here. So although it looks like a small balcony, the one next to us was a family suite. It was a huge balcony, as you can see. It's we've got two deck chairs, 2 normal chairs, 2 tables. It was huge. It was fantastic, but just too hot to enjoy. So day 2, sea day. So spending some time, you know, next to in a bar, drinking a few drinks on the balcony. Just some stitched embellishments from my stash. So 1, 2, 3 of those. Wood veneer, page done, and just some, you know, black thickers for sea day. Here, that was a wood veneer that I've just coloured with an ink pad. Stamp, you know, Friday. Some label stickers that I've just stamped on. Day 3, this was about hubby being pulled up on stage, and Malaysian friends that we became really good friends with, her and her husband, fantastic with shows. So this page, by accident, this purpley colour seemed to predominate between different shows. So I thought it was enough purple that I thought if I just tone it down with a bit of silver as opposed to adding any more purple. So that tells that story. Over here, just stamped out Samurai Gardens. Used some, I think they're Kaisercraft cards. Just showing, this is one of the excursions we did that day. So it was the Sharan Gardens. So yet again, I've just done the tabs, hole punched those. Colour tabs that I bought from Lincraft, which I cannot find again. I haven't been able to find since. And then I've just circled which gardens we went to see, just so that, you know, in the future I'll remember which ones they were. And this is the tickets for the Royal Caribbean, issued tickets in both of our names to say which tour we're on. Day 4, you know, include things like, you know, useful guests, tips. Are these going to matter in the long run? No, but it might be just interesting to read over stuff. So this and this were on the same day. So that was the Samurai Gardens first, and then we went to the Sharan Peace Museum. So yet again, I've popped the brochure in for that. That was our entry tickets. And then this is Kamikaze Jet. So that's the only thing you can actually take a photo of in the museum, is one of the Kamikaze planes that's been pulled out of the ocean. The rest you can't photograph at all. So these were outside, so we got that. This is just memorial. I bought this sticker and I thought I want to incorporate it somewhere. That page fitted as well as anything else. This piece of origami was actually when we were in Kagoshima, which is where we were here. In the little port terminal, there was a lot of stalls, and this lady was actually giving out, I think she was selling, but also giving away little pieces of origami, and I thought that was cute, so I sent my page around that. A little bit of washi tape here. took photos of showing the back of the ship. I lined it up so that the top of this post was actually pointing at our balcony on the back of the ship, so that was cute, which I think is this balcony from memory. I could be wrong there, but I think that was the one. Then day 5, so we did the Gyokusendu cave, so there's, and the Shuri castle. So there's the tickets, there's a map, tickets, entry tickets, which I've repeated here, but here I've just used a wood veneer. I've used a Sunday, you know, just more pieces from that same travel collection. And then over here, some more of the travel words. Wood veneer, little, that fitted with the pictures that were here. Tickets, entry tickets to the Shurija Castle. And then we're into week 34. So that was the Sunday. Now we're into the Monday. Monday, we're on day 6 of the 7-day cruise. This is the tickets for the Ishigaki Highlights tour with the glass bottom boat. So he took some photos, said, you know, nice, but, you know, Great Barrier Reef is nicer. Just added some stickers from that collection, that same collection I'd been using for this whole travel theme. Otherwise, I must have thrown it, I didn't realise. Oh, that's a washi tape there. Washi tape, washi tape, washi tape. These are washies. There's washi. And then, you know, a wood veneer just to finish it off. Here, I did wood veneers, some washies that tie in here. And then I've just coloured those with some ink pads. Excuse me. Here, wood veneer again, coloured with ink pads just to tie in with the colour of that. Photos that my husband and I both took of the flowers. Day 7 is the Tuesday. You know, just had to take a photo of the best dessert that I've ever had in my life. It's not what I ordered, I don't think, but it arrived and it was delicious, so I can't complain. You know, what better thing can you have than, you know, a pleasant surprise? So that's that. This photo is very dark because it's taken at night, and it was just my husband went out and about midnight and saw all the fishing vessels on the horizon that go out at night to bring the fresh fish for the next day. This is the day we were back in Hong Kong. So we got off the boat at about 10 AM, but we weren't flying out till about 8 o'clock that night. So we left our suitcases at the airport and then headed out. So this was, remembering this is when all of the unrest was happening, so you had to have your passport, everything, all your documentation to be able to get in and out of the airport. So it wasn't an easy task, but it was well worth it because we went up to the Hong Kong cable car, and we did that cable car and went up to the top and loved it. We had such a great day up there. So all I've done here is I've got this, I think, is a close to my memory, close to my heart, design 2, I think it's called. And then I've stuck a flip flap, a 6x12 flip flap onto that, double-sided, and then I've added another flip flap here, just to show, just for interest, something different. Shows different pictures. This is our friends that we met. This must be the last day. Yeah, it was the last day on the ship. So friends saying goodbye. Here, that was just a postcard that I received. I just stuck a couple of photos on the back just to make it. I wasn't planning on posting it anywhere, so a couple of photos. Some wood veneers here because I think we got double of this little good fortune card, so I kept one of them and popped it in. It's quite big and bulky, but you know, it's interesting. Over here, flying home, our tickets, back to spend time at my son's school because it was People I Care About Day at school. My kids are in a tournament. This was a story of foods that we bought in Japan that we had no idea what they were, and we thought just for fun we'd just do a family thing where we all sit there and say, taste it, see what we think. We had no idea what they were. Here's a picture of what they were, if anyone can read that. I have no idea what any of that is. But it was a bit of fun for the night, so that was good. And we've got very fussy eaters, so the fact that they all tried everything was fantastic. This page is Oh, this was, you know, after a day at the cardiologist, and I had a bit of an echo just to check my liver, and it looked okay, so I treated myself to a little snack, you know, and then, you know, big holiday, spent a lot of money, come back and our hot water service died. So, you know, we knew we had a big bill coming. Just trying to say, you know, don't stress it. You know, loved it, didn't love it. So just looking at different highlights and lowlights of the week. Over here, so here I was starting to print on my computer instead of doing the strip journaling that I'd been doing, just because it was time consuming taping the back of the strip journaling. So I was just doing and cutting it out and popping them on. So this is my father-in-law not doing too well in hospital. I shouldn't really show that. Let's just flick that over. Then this is my dad, Father's Day. And then this page, these I've had in my stash for a long, long time. They're metal buttons. There's brads with like a decoration underneath. I put them in. I'm not sure who they're from. I had this circle page, and so I just put some circles to continue down here, just to continue the circle theme. And that's when I came up with these, the circle theme. Yeah, not a fan, but page is done, stories are told, all good. This is Hard Times. We'll quickly flick over this, just about stories about my father-in-law not doing well, and then this passing, and then and it happened on my husband's birthday, which was unfortunate that we all got called to their place. I just covered up some of the private details there, and this is just photo tribute to him, double page. And then over here we've got my son. So we've just got a bit of a story. We've my son invited back to his primary school and reenacting scenes that we did in primary school. So just a little bit of fun to, you know, something different. Me with, you know, a bit of taxidermy behind me. And then I've just put a whole bunch of just continued the camera theme through there. Over here, just do some stickers, a bit of stickers here to tie in with the cards that were already selected. Sorry. Week 39 was just some thickers. Let's see how far through we are. Do I need to... I'll go for a couple more minutes. So this is just around the time of the funeral, covered some private information, just some difficult times, and made all the worse by the son that my son was doing his Year 12 trial exam, so I had to do it while we were there. This is my husband's, I'll flick over that quickly, my husband and my son's eulogy, the book from the funeral home that they send you. I'm not going to go over that, that's quite personal as well. And then we've got, okay, camera theme again, but this time I've stamped the number inside the actual lens of the camera, and that correlates with the journaling. So simple, quick. Over here I've just put a little bit of bling, just with some little diamantes, some stars, telling different stories. Here, 6x12, made a pocket on the front, just you call it, stapled a pocket, slipped the brochure from the tournament inside. So hard, you know, when they make the brochure yellow, everything's got to coordinate with the yellow. But that's done. Then over here, I've just shown, so only one son entered this year usually, but they both play. But because one of them was doing his Year 12 exam, end of year exams, only the one son played this year. So we've got, you know, we've got some Facebook posts. Then I've done photo, you know, I've just put titles for all of the rounds that he played. So for round 1, round 2, semi-final, grand final. And he won it, you know, showing him with his award. I've included the draw, things like that, and a bit of a story. Over here, so the next day, the Sunday, was the doubles. And my son's partner is the lady here. It's a lady that he knows well from the Tuesday night competition that he plays. They played together last year and didn't do as well. This year they won it. So round 1, round 2, round 3 and won. So that was good. So he was champion for both. And this actually just spells out who won each. So I think he won, yeah, the John Broadway D grade singles, and he and his partner won the D grade doubles as well. Hence why he has to play C grade now. So as soon as you win a big event at a particular level, you've got to jump. Go is in E, now is in C. Here I've just popped some stickers on. This was I've printed this on vellum. It was just a picture I found on the internet. The ink must have been running out. It came out funny, but I thought, look, it's just something different. And I've just continued it with the stripes here. It's a 6x12 insert. Week 24 over here. Catching up with friends here and here. My son started his exams. Just thrown some word things and just some little small embellishments just to, you know, lead the eye. Just embellish it a bit pretty much. This was an event. This is my niece's 18th birthday that I couldn't attend because I was at work. And so my son took on the role of designated photographer. He was wearing red, so every photo has red. It's my favourite colour, red, but it's hard to work with from a scrapbook point of view. So, sorry, that light's really bad there, isn't it? It's glaring on that. So, oh, that's probably not worth. That's worse. So yeah, it's a very red page. It is what it is. I might stop there and then I'll continue the last bit in the next video. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate anyone who spends the time going through my albums with me. I love sharing this hobby, and I wish more people would tell more stories. So, yep, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.